Good morning, Knuckleheads. This is me, Ghost Eagle, again. I just been sitting here and stewing on some things, thinking things over. And one of the things that I got is that everybody is upset, but hurt tight. They lost their sense of humor. Everybody forgot how it is to laugh. In order for us to heal, in order for us to make it through life without having heart attacks, strokes, heart failures, brain damage, whatever, nerve damage, nervous systems, whatever, we gotta sit back and we gotta have fun. We gotta let loose. We gotta let our hair down, and we just gotta have fun. It is a great time. Sorry about that. But one of the things that I was talking to for Monday, and she was mentioning the fact that, she has to be careful because there's a lot of standing water where she's at. And I looked at her and said, really? I go, out of all my travels, I've seen signs that says careful. Stand in water. I looked around and I sat there and I'm looking at water. And I look back at the sign that says, warning, stand in the water ahead. I'm looking, I was like, all right, where's the stand in water? I don't see none. The sign lied to us. All I see is water laying around. Every now and then moving, waves and stuff like that, but I have yet, of all my travels across a good portion of this world, all over this country, border to border, ocean to ocean, I have yet to see standing water. The other thing that I got was where you sit there and you see in there, caution, road work ahead. So I would sit there and I'd go up to where they said there says signs, says road work in process. I'm looking at the road. I'm looking at everything around. I don't see no road working. I just sit there like it's a politician, letting everybody sit there and steamroll them, run over them. There is not a road that I have yet seen working. Don't understand that concept. Plus, free fill dirt. Now, if if we free fill dirt, wouldn't Joan dirt need to be rescued also and saved and freed? You know, what's his crime? What did Phil do to get wanted? Just a simple question. You know, I just don't understand these concepts, you know. I mean, Joe Dirt is sitting there, he's his brother. Shouldn't Joe take care of Phil? That's my observation. But you know, I sit back and on Discord, you know, y'all find me all the time. I'm always doing something off the wall to make people laugh, to make them go, oh man, really? Oh, shit. You know, I do have a sick, twisted sense of humor. I love it. I always have, always will be. I won't change. I don't change for anybody. I refuse to change for anybody. But with that being said, you know, there's just a lot of things that just don't make sense. You know, like help wanted. What did help do to get wanted? Is he another one with Phil Dirt? You know, we got free Phil Dirt. Now we got help wanted. What did help do to get wanted? What's his crime? You know, that's one thing that just gets me a little bit. You know, and the reason why I look at things differently for is for the humor. You know, I don't always remember things. I don't always enjoy having my mindset. But it's always good. I use my twisted sense of humor all the time. Mostly because the fact that I love have to relax. Sorry, y'all. Certain noises just get my goat. And I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to pounce. I'm ready to attack. But anyway, with humor, you make it through the day. With laughter, you make it through the day on a positive note. You sit there and you're always looking for your stuff. You know, you're always fidgeting. You're always looking at the bad things that's happened through the day, right? You're always looking at the government sitting there getting angry at all this shit that's going on with the politicians and the mandates and all this other crap that's going on. You need to find your humor. You need to sit there and find your laughter. Take time, look at life not as a threat, not as a downfall, not as you're feeling like you're a mistake. Look at life differently. Like I just mentioned a few moments ago, road construction, road work ahead. Really? I've never seen a road work yet. How much does it get paid? Does it get minimum wage or does it get $100 an hour, $20 an hour, $50 an hour? What does it make while it is working? How long is the job? Makes you think, right? That is my mindset. Standing water. Where? I've never seen standing water. I've always seen it laying down. I've always seen it flowing. I've never seen one stand. Was the person I put up on the sign doing it just for humor? Or was he on a little bit of a crack fest? Who knows? But like I said, you've got to use your freaking humor. If you find that you make one person laugh, I guarantee you're going to change that person's life. I refuse to go a day without making someone laugh. Only because of the fact that I know the importance of laughter. I had a good friend of mine for many years come up to me a few years back. She is sitting over here in this chair. I was sitting over here on my desk. She sat there and she told me one thing. She told me that she was coming here to say goodbye. And to me, that word don't exist. That word does not exist with me at all. Because of the fact that, one, if I say goodbye to somebody, it's always been forever. I've said goodbye to my grandma. Last time I seen her. Instinctively, I told her goodbye. I gave her a kiss as she's laying on the bed, riddled with pain, riddled with hurt. I watched my grandma die. It's not an easy thing. Said goodbye to my dad. Last thing I told him was I loved him. Goodbye, and to get better. So see, every time I say goodbye, it's always been forever until we meet again up in the great hunting grounds. I sat here with her And she sat there. She said that she is going to say goodbye. You know, she came up to say goodbye. I love tomatoes. They're grapefruit. And yes, tomatoes are a fruit. Beyond popular belief, it's not a vegetable, but it's used as a veggie. But anyway, like I said, she's sitting there. She's sitting here at this chair, telling me that she needs, you know, she came up to say goodbye. And right then, my alarm clock went off, sat there, said, oh shit. I looked at her. I sat there and I said, you know what? Here. And I started telling joke after joke after joke. You know, we started getting back into the joke system, you know, and she'd tell me one, I'd tell her one. And one of the ones that I told her was this guy sat there, you know, this old time farmer got back from the farmer's market, you know, and had some groceries, you know, some real good veggies and some other stuff for her. And he gets home, sets all the groceries down on the counter and brings in the rest of the groceries and stuff like that from the farmer's market and stuff like that. And his wife comes up, sits there, and says, hey, babe, you left your wallet at the market. They just called to tell you. So he went back and stuff like that, and he buys a couple of other things, and he sits there and says, where you at? And all of a sudden he hears commotion in the living room. So he goes in there and he sees his wife using a carrot as a dildo. He sits there, looks at her, and goes, well, damn. You know, I was going to eat that. Now it's going to taste like carrots. And she rolled. She sat there and she just cracked up laughing. I spent probably about 6 hours with her that night. Just telling jokes, just nothing serious, know what's going on in her life. Nothing that sits there says that it's going to end, whatever, you know. And a couple of weeks later, I'm at the store and I see her brother. Brother comes up to me, sits there, and he knuckle bunks me as he always does. And I sat there and I say, hey, what's going on, bro? He goes, Grandma needs to see you. I say, oh, what did I do? You know, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking of what I did, you know, what she could have nailed me with and all this, right? So I go over there and talk to her for a few minutes and she goes, sit. I say, no, ma'am. I'm fine just like I am. She sits there, she crosses her arms. She goes, sit. I say, yes, ma'am. Then she proceeded to tell me that whatever I did, I needed to continue. Because I used my humor, I used jokes to save her. But I didn't know this until few months later into the conversation. When her mom comes up, she comes up, sits there, says, "Hey son, how you doing?" She gives me a hug and she starts crying. I mean, she's got me in a death grip. She's sitting there, she's just like, "Oh baby," and she's crying, right? And I'm sitting there, it's like, "All right, cool. What's going on?" And she goes, "I want you to read something, and we will explain once you are done." It's all right, cool, no problem. I'll read it. And in the beginning of the letter, it says, "To all my folks, my friends, da da da. I'm done hurting. I'm done tired. I'm done with life itself. And these are the people that I'm saying goodbye to. And the ones with a star on it are the most important. My name had 3 stars. I was the only one on that list that had the stars. So I was the last one that she said goodbye to." I sat there and I hoped that my gut feeling was wrong. And mom sits there and she grabs me, she's squeezing a hold of me, she sits there and she's just bawling her eyes out, and it's like, "Is she okay? Is she okay? What's going on?" And she sits there and she goes, "Well, whatever you did that night she came over to see you, I want you to continue." It's like, okay, well, all I did was crack up jokes. I made her laugh. I made her feel good. So with that, knowing that I had just saved one person's life, that person changed. So now I use humor every day. I gotta make y'all laugh. I gotta make someone laugh at least a day, because you never know if you're gonna save that person's life. You don't know what they're struggling through. You don't know what they're going through. Times are tough. The government is sitting here fighting us left and right. Life is not easy. Everybody is afraid to speak their opinion because you got little lunatics out there that sits there and are fighting you at every corner. But like I said, use some humor. You know, and I sit there and like I said, I make people laugh every day. If you ever know me on Discord, you see that. You know, I'm on Black Dragon's channel. If y'all know who that is, that guy's a great guy. If you don't know him, let me know and I'll help you get the link to his deal. I've got my own family channel on Discord. We have fun there. We're a great community. We laugh amongst each other. We take care of our own, you know. And like I said, I do a lot of the humor. And with this video, that's what it's all about. It's all about humor. It's all about making you laugh. It's all about making you feel good, even if it is just for a short while, because it's important. It's important to laugh nowadays more than ever. I don't mind being the fool. I don't mind sitting there saying, making myself out to be the fool, because that's how it is. You got to laugh. You got to sit there and take a little bit of time, reflect on those jokes that you had, or You've seen someone do something stupid at the store, and you're just, oh my God, you know, you've seen something funny on TV, just something that makes you feel good, even for a little while. Because, like I said, we need humor, even for a little bit a day. That's all that matters. How do you, viewer, pardon me, welcome, viewer. Not sure who you are, but welcome to the club. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button. Let me know you're here. You know, like I said, today's just going to be humor day. Because I think that's one of the things that's important. And like I said, me and my friend of mine, we're sitting there, we're just talking all day today. And she's going through a lot of hell, emotionally, physically. And I made her laugh. We came up to signs that says road construction, road work ahead. I'm going, all right. Where is it at? She goes, what? It's like, well, it says road work ahead. She goes, yeah, we're in the middle of it. It's like, I don't see it working. I just see it laying down doing nothing. And she starts laughing. She goes, well, that's not what it means. It's like, well, that's what the sign said. And that changed the tone for the day. She's taking me to the doctor to get my heart checked and stuff like that, and to do the x-ray again. And so, like I said, we just got done changing that view. And we passed a sign that says free fill dirt. I was like, okay, isn't that Joe Dirt's brother? Why isn't Joe Dirt helping him? I mean, he might got the money, but and like I said, we used humor all day today. It was just one of those fun days that we just kind of kicked back, relaxed. We changed our views. We changed that stress level, and I didn't want to go to the doctors to get my heart checked out again. But I did. It was a great day. Like wanted, for help wanted. I was like, okay, what did help do to get wanted? What's their crimes? What's their, and she just looks at me, she's like, oh my God. And she's sitting there, she's driving down the road, she's trying to get up and all that stuff. And she's just cracking up laughing. And I sat there and we were talking about gas, oh yeah, air gas truck drove by. And I sat there and I said, that's a weird way to advertise farts. She looks at me, she's like, what are you talking about? Farts. It's like air gas. Taco Bell Express. That's what they should have on that side of that truck. Taco Bell Express. And she goes, what? It's like, yeah, you eat Taco Bell, you're going to get gas. You're going to be farting your ass off. And she starts cracking up laughing. She goes, you're weird. It's like, thank you. I did my job. And like I said, this was the whole day. I mean, she popped up with some good ones. And it was just like, I helped turn a stressful day to laughter. When we finally got home today, well, when I finally got home today, a few minutes later, I get a phone call telling me that she's glad that I was there today. And I go, what's that? She goes, well, I'm really stressed out. I'm really this. I'm really that. And I say, well, you should know me by now. I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going to make you question everything. You know, and she's out there. She goes, yeah, it did. And I bought her supper, you know, and she's helped me out. She's one of the only friends that really does. But I just sat there and was like, you know, we needed today. We needed this laughter. We needed this break. And she sat there and she goes, yeah, you're real good at laughter. Like, yeah, I am. I am usually that one that's taking care of business. That's always behind the scenes. That's always doing things that needs to get taken care of. And I'm also the one that makes people go, oh man, what the hell are you thinking? You know, it's like, hey, it's fun. I don't take offense to things. You know, people throw things at me left and right, and I'm just sitting there like, yep, good one, you know. And I get sent some really nasty things. And I'm going, oh, really? Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Me and a buddy of mine are going back and forth on those little memes or memes or whatever the hell those things are called. And he sits there, he tries to outdo me. He tries to get some really sick, twisted things. And I send him a few. And it's like, a minute later, oh, dude, that's just nasty. You know, like I said, you got to have time to make humor. You know, it will save your life. And if you make someone else laugh, they will in return change their life. Then they will pass it on to someone else. And then that domino effect. You will always get a great result out of that. And remember, it always comes back to you. It always comes back 100-fold. Every time. Never fail. You know, I wonder, I'm wondering right now if I should continue this video with more jokes, more humor. I mean, that's what it's all about. Don't get me wrong. But if y'all think that I should continue, say some other jokes and stuff like that, let me know. If you have a joke, please let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear what you got. And like I said, don't worry about trying to offend me. I don't get offended over anything. Well, can't say that. Cannot say that. I do get offended when I get kicked out of the bar before my drink is done. That's about the only time. But I do got a weird, twisted sense of humor. So, like I say, if you got something that's good, just hit it down in the comment section below. And I would love to hear your voice. I'd love to hear what y'all think. If you got a joke, let's hear it because I'll definitely share my jokes. I wonder who this is going to taste like. Hmm. I love. Let's see this. Oh, cool. I am still learning this technology thing, so forgive me if weird things pop up now and then. But yeah, when I went in to the heart, when I was having a heart attack just not too long ago, my heart rate was 185. Paramedics are sitting there, they're trying to get me up to the ER as quick as possible. I got transferred to my local hospital here, got taken to another one. When I got to the operating room, the last known deal that I remember was my heart rate. My heart rate was 185. I'm still cracking joke up left and right. Paramedic sat there and he goes, you're really weird. I said, why is that? He goes, because as serious as this is, you're cracking jokes up. And so he cracked a few up. And I'm getting up, they're taking me up to the operating room. They put a stent in my heart and stuff like that. But before they did, I sat there and I said, you know what? Y'all know SpongeBob, right? They go, oh yeah, he's my favorite show. Da, da, da. And we love him, and he's a '90s kid. And I'm sitting there saying, all right, y'all know where he lives. I go, well, yeah, under the sea. It's like, no, 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 no. The name of where he lives. It's like, yeah, he lives in the. I go, he lives in the Bikini Bottom, right? I go, well, yeah. And I go, he's a sponge, right? Well, yeah. So like, does that not make him a tampon? And I got my eyes closed, and I know I'm in the operating room. And all of a sudden, I heard a whole bunch of ladies cracked up laughing, and my eyes went open. It's like, oh shit, oops. Because I'm trying to put myself in a better place. I'm not worrying about my heart. I'm not worrying about anything that's going on with me. I'm just trying to make the paramedics a little bit easier, make them laugh a little bit because they got a hard, stressful job. They deal with people like me all the time. I'm an asshole. I don't take care, stuff like that. But they also take worse people that are complete nimrods. Their brains don't hit the floor. They're about 100 bricks short of a full load. And they're all bent because of the politics. So I was making them laugh. And when I heard all those ladies laugh, I'm looking up and I'm surrounded by nurses as they're getting ready to put me from the gurney all the way to the operating table. Paramedic sits there and goes, you are the king of bad jokes. And he's just sitting there, he's like, oh my God. And I was like, my day's done. And I have to thank them because I was not worried about me. I wasn't worried about it at all. The only reason why I even went into the hospital for is because the fact that I could not breathe. And I thought it was a bad asthma attack. No, I was having a full-fledged heart attack. I was like, oh, okay. But they put a stent in my heart, stuff like that. Even after the surgery, I'm cracking jokes up. I'm laughing. I'm sitting there, all this stuff. So it is important that you find humor in the day. You're with somebody. You see signs, like help wanted. Question it. It's like, okay, what did help do to get wanted? How much is the reward? Is there a reward for them? Just do oddball stuff like that, and bring the humor back into your life for once, because once you do, all of that negative bull crap will leave. You're going to feel a whole lot lighter. And the more you bring in the humor, the more lighter you're going to feel. Your heart will thank you. Your nerves will thank you. Your mind will thank you. Your friends will question you. But they in turn will laugh as well, because you're using humor. You're bringing light to things. The world is negative enough. The government wants us to be down here. But we need to stand up every day. Make that humor go. Because we will not make it. The more we get stressed out, the more we're needing medications. The more money the doctors make because they're prescribing more medications. Counselors. We're paying counselors through the frickin' roof. Because of all the stress, all the negativity, all that binkering, bannering, BS. And you know what? It's time we just sit back, lay back, and chill. Make a day where you sit there and you put both middle fingers up in the air and say, there, go, fuck it. We're done for the day. Done. Go out, travel. Just don't pick a place. Just go somewhere random. Go off to the beaten path. Just go, like find a hidden town. Go through a different road and all this other stuff. Because you're going to experience more better things. And each time you're going to always find something humorous. Use that. Use that humor. Crack them up. Crack your family up. If you're with your kids, your grandkids, your family, your wife, whatever, your mom and dad, your best friends, whoever, even at the store, there's lots of things at the store that you can crack up, make jokes out of. I do every day. I make people laugh at the store every day because I know the meaning of laughter. For a long while, I've lost my humor. When my youngest daughter was murdered, I lost my humor for a long while. I was in a dark, deep place. Until it came back where I needed to use my humor to save someone else. And that lady that I saved, she went to counseling. She got a divorce from her husband. Her husband was a very abusive prick, put her in the hospital several times, broken a lot of her bones. She's had to have facial reconstruction a couple of times. She's had to have surgery on her bones because they were broken so bad. He was pimping her out. He did not care whatsoever about her. She was a property. I found that out after, but she got a divorce. She put a restraining order against him, and he's spending 20 years in prison. But he had to get out of the hospital first in order to go to jail. All I'll say is he went and found me, and we went and played baseball. I don't take kindly to dude hitting a woman. I don't take kindly to dude hitting a child or hurting a child either. So I took pleasure in teaching him a few things about life and baseball. But she went back to school. She got her doctor's degree. She has full custody of the kids, all because I took the time out to help save her life. And I said, we never talked about anything serious. So it was never anything bad. We never talked about what was going on. I knew what was going on. And when my gut was telling me something's wrong. But anyway, I got to run for a little bit. I might be back later on. If you guys want me to do another live video about jokes, just humor stuff, please do let me know because y'all matter the most. Y'all's opinion matters the most. What y'all want, I'll discuss it. I'll bring it up. I'll crack jokes up if you need. You just need someone to chat with. Come on in. I'll invite you to the deal and we'll have a joke together. How's that sound? But anyway, I got to run for a little bit. My veggies are calling me. And I got a few things I need to run and take care of. But anyway, we love y'all. And as I always do, does not matter what cut you've got on. This channel right here that y'all watching right now, don't care. Y'all got my support, y'all got my friendship. Don't matter what cut. Does not matter what you ride, it's just a matter that you are riding. That you're out there on those 2s and 3s. You're experiencing life. You're taking life by the balls and grabbing it and yanking it your way. That's what matters the most. Is that y'all are having fun, enjoying the knee experience, enjoying the wind therapy. You know, I've never seen a sad person on a motorcycle. Unless they were with the wrong person behind them. Or they just drove by Pelosi's place. That dude will make you have nightmares for the rest of your life. But anyway, like I said, we love you here. This channel, no matter what cut you've got on, keep it real, keep it 100 every day. Like I said, don't matter what cut you got on. And as I always do at the end of my videos is no matter what branch you served in, whether it be Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard, Merchant Police. Hey babe, how you doing? I thought you was going to bed, babe. You snuck in. Whoa. Yeah, I'll be back later on. But like I said, no matter what cut, what branch you're in, you got my hearty salute. You got my heart. I've got your 6. 100%. Give us a shout out what club you're in, what branch you served in. Put down in the comment below. Show us your pride. Show us you're proud. And there is no judgment for what cut you've got on or what branch you're in. Because here, all cuts are welcome, all branches are welcome. Whether you're a veteran, got a big, huge, yes, you are, babe. Another reason why I love you. But anyway, take care, y'all. Take care of each other. As one of my old favorite endings used to always go, was may your troubles be few and your blessings be plenty. Don't be afraid to take life by the balls and own it. Don't let life take you down. You're important. You matter. Don't listen to what the government says. It is not in control of your life. It does not pay your bills. It does not bring food on your table. It does not take you to the doctor. It don't sit there and hold your hair when you're heaving up from a drunk night. A good night, good party night. Oh. But anyway, You be you. Bring humor into this life for once. With that, yo, I love you. Hearty salute. No matter what cut you've got on, represent that cut with pride. Own it. Be the man or woman that that cut brings you to. Be that man or woman that's going to sit there and say, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. Like you guys, I'm taking a break. I'm relaxing. I'm going to bring humor back into my life. You do that, you'll see how lighter your life gets. And the stress is not going to go away. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But I am telling you point blank. You'll find it a lot better. You'll find it a whole lot easier to deal with things once you start using your humor again. Don't be afraid to make somebody laugh. Don't be afraid to make someone laugh because, like I said, I use humor every day because I know firsthand how important laughter is. Last year, I sat there and I spent 8.5 hours with a veteran. Freaking out. PTSD overload. I bought him supper and we talked all night long. We cracked joke up after joke up after joke. At the end of the day, well, beginning of the day, depending on how you want to look at it, by the time we got done, it was like 6:30 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, something like that. It was pretty light out anyway. But he called me up a couple of days later. He says, dude, are you going to the gate? It's like, yeah, I'm going to go there. And he goes, all right, cool. I'll meet you there. I'm there not even 15 minutes. And I sit there and I look at him. I was like, hey, how you feeling, bro? And he comes up and he gives me the big old freaking bear hug. And he sits there and he smacks me on the side of the head. He goes, dude, thank you. And he bought me a drink. And I said, hey, you don't have to do that. And he goes, yeah, I do. And I go, okay, why is that? He goes, because you're the only person that stayed up with me while everybody else gave up long before. You sat there and you bought me supper, and you didn't have to. You sat there and you made sure that I was doing okay. And I go, well, because the fact that I live by code, we don't leave a brother behind. So, yeah, I use humor every day. Like I say, if y'all know where I'm from, you can hit me up on Discord anytime y'all need me. I usually guys on all the time. But if you need me and you don't have Discord, let me know on the comment section below. If you want Discord, that's where you always find me. Leave a comment down below and I'll help you get up onto Discord. And I'll help you if you want to hit Black Dragons Discord. The guy is great. He is really cool, down to earth. We'll help you with that. All right. Much love, respect. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Night.